minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy.
Yeah.
You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Hello, lovely people, and good morning, and welcome to the morning meetup show. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure you subscribe, comment, and like. It's Wednesday, the middle of the week, or hump day, as they like to call it. The weekend is a few days away. So we get past today, and we see the finishing line, people. But as always, there is Liverpool news to discuss, and we are here to discuss it. Again, don't forget to smash that like button, people. Okie doke, let's get into it, people. We're going to be speaking about a few things. First and foremost, Salah has been linked with a move to Barcelona. Obviously, we know his contract situation at the moment. Also going to be speaking about Robertson, who may be in line for a new contract, which is a very interesting situation for me. And then also speaking about rumours that Endo will be sold in January. So three big talking topics, three topics that could help shape the future of Liverpool Football Club as well, even though they may happen in the near present. But going to be very interesting. Going to be joined by the one and only man like Matt shortly. So not just my face you'll have to see, and not just my voice you'll have to hear this morning. So I'm going to start with Mo Salah. Started the season on fire. 10 goals, 10 assists across all competitions so far. And not looking like he's slowing down any bit at all. I mean, just ask Leon Bailey, struggled to catch him, and this is a 32-year-old. Salah has been linked to a move to Barcelona. So this is according to Mundo Deportivo. So I'll just read out the quote. So Barcelona want to sign a star player next summer, and these are the options. Nico Williams, who they were very close to signing last summer, Rafa Leao, Kvaratskhelia, Mohamed Salah, and Leroy Sané, who, if I'm not mistaken, Sané is also in the last year of his contract at the moment. I don't think he's been renewed either. Now, I know the first thing people are going to say is, well, Barca ain't got any money. And yeah, it's true. They ain't. But they also never had money last summer or the summer before that. They never had space to register anyone last summer or the summer before that. But hey-ho, they signed players last summer and the summer before that. And they registered new players last summer and the summer before that. Even though I'm not sure if this will happen, morning, bro.
What's going on, bro? What's going on, bro?
Not too bad, not too bad. I don't know how much of that you caught.
I didn't catch any of that, by the way, so apologies.
So Barca are linked with Salah, and they're looking at a star player. So their options are Nico Williams, Rafa Leao, Kvaratskhelia, Salah, and Leroy Sané. So I'm saying Sané's contract also runs out in the summer, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
Yeah. Big up the chat as well, by the way. Big up.
I wouldn't be shocked, or I wouldn't be quick to shut this one down. The reason I say that is because I don't feel as though Salah likes Madrid because of the past Champions League games and all that sort of stuff. He doesn't strike me as a Madrid player as such.
I see where you're going with it. Sorry, I see where you're going with it, and I understand why it's been reported. But big up to those who were telling me for a while, well, they just think Yamal's better than Mbappe. Again, Mbappe's stinking up the joint this season. There's no denying that, yeah. But one thing I will say is Yamal is one hell of a talent. He has the potential to be one of the best players in the world if he isn't already. And I just feel like if Yamal's there, do they need Salah? It could, because they need Yamal to grow into the best thing he can be, so to speak.
Yeah.
The only way where I think Salah could still potentially go there, though, is if there was a tactical tweak, and Hansi Flick could be the person to do that because he's not scared to do that. For example, he's put Rafinha this season on the left, and Rafinha has mainly been used on the right-hand side, like for the majority of his career, innit?
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? So maybe he put Salah. Yeah, maybe put Salah in the 10, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And if you put Salah in the 10, that could absolutely cook up the place. But here's the killer, though, bro. If Salah goes 10, so if Salah goes to Barca and plays in the 10, do you know how annoyed I will be knowing that he could have done that for us?
Yeah.
That's the killer. But I just don't see him going there. Like, if it just... I still think he feels he's got a couple more years left on the right-hand side. And I'll be real. You see when Thingy fouled him, Leon Bailey, Salah showed burners, you know, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He hasn't lost. Like, obviously, he's not 17, 18 quick.
Yeah, but he's still quick, though.
Still quick.
He just might not be quick. What it is. His acceleration... No, dare I say it? Yeah, he hasn't got that explosive acceleration that he had previously, but it's quick enough for a lot of defenders. They can't cope.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Absolutely agree. You only have to look at the Arsenal goal as well. Like, he left everyone for dust once he broke the offside trap, him and Nunes as well. Yeah. So the guy's not slow. I think this story highlights, though, the fact that if Salah is allowed to leave on a free, like, there'll be so many clubs circling him. I suspect every top team. I wouldn't even be surprised if Premier League teams like Chelsea and
Man City, all of them, Arsenal.
Because let's be real, he walks into Man City's team. I won't say he walks into Arsenal team just because of the love they have for Saka, even though I think he's a better player than Saka.
Bro, if they was to, they wouldn't sign him. But let's just say, for argument's sake, they did. Saka would have to get moved to left back, bro.
Yeah, they'd have to move Saka.
They'd have to move Saka because or Odegaard sits on the bench because Salah goes into the 10 or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just giving you an example, but Salah's too good in my opinion. Salah walks into any side in the Premier League, bro.
Yeah, agreed. Barcelona, I think he walks into that team in some way, shape, or form.
He walks into Madrid's team because he actually gives them more balance.
Facts.
He gives them balance.
Like, I think Chelsea, he moonwalks into that team.
I don't know, bro. Madueke is one hell of a player, bro.
You're menace mode, I see you.
Nah, do you know what it is? I just saw someone say something about Madueke the other day, and I was like, brother's got a hat trick. Brother's got a hat trick, and just thought that was it. I don't see what everyone sees. I think for me,
he's average.
Bro, he's very average, bro.
Yeah,
very average.
Yeah.
Very average. But
yeah, I agree. But yeah, I mean, people in the comments, let me know your thoughts. Do you think this move to Barca has any legs? Do you think this is just Mundo Deportivo just throwing out news and hoping what sticks? Also, do you still feel as though Salah will sign a new contract? There's been so many contrasting reports. One report saying that he's happy with the terms, he's just waiting to sign. Another saying that they're far apart. Truth of the matter is we won't know until he either signs or he doesn't. And we kind of just got to wait and see from there. Speaking of contracts, though, Matt, this one kind of caught me well off guard, if I'm going to be honest. And that is Andrew Robertson. Andrew Robertson, or apparently Liverpool are desperate to give Robbo a new contract. Now, his current contract ends in 2026. So in the summer, he'll be,
Right.
Because remember, he was part of that. Remember when we went on a tear and just signed everyone to new contracts?
Because that was ours. Remember, extensions are, what is it? You know,
transfer, trainings are transfers.
Yeah.
So he's currently on a contract until 2026. Okay. So going into the summer, he'll be 1 year left on his deal. I actually didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Listen, Robertson for me is a legend, but bro, Tsimikas is better than him now, man. Like, I don't understand. I understand in terms of Liverpool thinking He's still an important person in the dressing room. He's still Prem able. We're not saying he's not.
Yeah.
It's just that at the highest level, I just don't think you can have Robbo as your starting left back. Like, if I'm being honest with you, trying to think of a team he starts for in the Prem at that, like, he's not better than Gavardio.
No.
Left back, I would rather. I'm not saying Timber's better, but I would rather Timber because I just think the pace of the game, at the moment, would suit Timber better. Even though I think Robbo's still. And then you look at maybe Chelsea. Who've Chelsea got left back? Who's their natural left back?
Chelsea have got Cucurella.
Oh yeah. No,
Cucurella's a weird one because he's either brilliant or he's
not
great.
Yeah, he's very hit and miss, Cucurella. So I don't know about that one. But he's very hit and miss.
I hear the first thing I thought of is Tsimikas, but Tsimikas signed a new contract recently as well, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, Tsimikas was the last contract extension I think we did.
Was it?
Yeah, let me just double check that. Tsimikas new contract. Yeah, he signed a new contract on the 25th of September 2023.
Yeah.
So his contract is up in 2027 apparently.
Okay.
Does that mean so how would this work? Well, firstly, would you give Robbo a new contract? That's the first question. Would you give him a new contract?
All right, say hi then. Say hello.
Morning.
You okay? She was just like, no, I need to say hello to Uncle Cal.
Bless her.
You happy now?
Getting big, man.
I know, trust me. See, that these are the people that they're talking. Can you see all the people that's talking? Yeah? All right.
Are you having a good day so far?
Yeah. This one's just looking at the comments now, getting camera shy. But sorry, what were you saying about
did Daddy get you the sweeties that he said he was gonna get you?
No, don't. See you with the sugar and all them thing there. But so what was the question you said again, bro?
Would you actually give Robbo a new contract?
Nah, I think listen, like I said before, I respect Robbo, everything that he's done, but I think we should maybe let his contract wind down till 2026 and kind of keep it moving. I'll be real, bro. I'll be real.
All right.
Because let's be Tsimikas is better. Yeah. Oh, big up Hooks. I think we got a rate from Hooks. Big up Hooks, man.
Always. Such a legend.
Appreciate that, brother.
Big up Hooks.
People go subscribe to Hooks as well, please.
Fact.
He's one of the very level-headed Arsenal fans. Yeah, I will say that. Like, a lot of them are kind of outrageous. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Hooks is mad level-headed, in my opinion, anyway. I think he's very level-headed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're saying about Tsimikas. You think Tsimikas is better?
Tsimikas is better, yeah. And not only that, if we give Robbo a contract extension, Tsimikas is going to be sitting there thinking, why am I can't be number 2 forever. Do you know what I mean? Because even if we go and get even a Kirkes, I still think Tsimikas can battle with Kirkes for that number 1 spot. Do you get what I mean? Whereas I feel like Robbo being here for so long and you're going to give an extension, you're basically saying to Tsimikas, like, this ain't never going to change.
Yeah. All right. I hear what you're saying. Now, ultimately, I see Robbo and Tsimikas both as deputies now. So I think everyone knows we need a new left back or a player that can play left back, whether that be a centre back or an out and out left back. In terms of who you think would be the better deputy, though, for Liverpool, not necessarily better player, but who'd be the better deputy, I would probably side more with Robbo being a better deputy.
Well, as the better backup if we was to sign.
Yeah, someone new, because 1, he's been at the club longer. 2, I think he's a better leader. Even though Tsimikas is extremely popular in the squad, I think people sleep on that. Like, Simi's loved in the squad, it seems. But Robbo seems like he's got more of that mentality, that elite mentality. So I wonder, would that be more helpful than having Tsimikas? Even though Tsimikas might in 2024 be the better player, is Robbo more useful to the squad in your opinion?
You're right. I'm sorry, bro. Give me 1 second.
No, you're cool. I'll continue. So the reason why I'm leaning towards Robbo is because I do think he has that experience, he has that know-how, he's won the biggest competitions and been a mainstay in these biggest competitions.
Yeah.
Whereas Tsimikas has always kind of been a bit part player.
Here's the thing, though, Cal. Yeah, I understand the whole consensus around Robbo being a better not understudy, but like someone to kind of learn off here. But the problem is, though, is that you kind of also at the same time want a player that's capable of playing in your first team. So like you've almost got two number one left backs, if that makes sense. That's why I said Kopish and Tsimikas makes more sense rather than Kopish and Robertson, because what that now means is like, yes, Kopish can learn of Robertson, but say Kopish gets injured, Robertson goes back into the fray again, and then we're still not comfortable with that. Do you get what I'm saying? This isn't me trying to force Robbo out of the club. It's just me more thinking we have to think long term. And as much as we have a go at our owners for not thinking long term, they actually have done it for once with Mamardashvili. Yeah. And I feel like we should be doing the same thing at left back, whether it's a Kirkes and Alphonso Davies, whoever that person is, we got to do that. And I think Robbo will be the one, in my opinion, that should go.
I hear that. I don't disagree with it. Shout out to Hugo, who said, look, a backup needs to be able to play at the highest standards too, and Robbo is lacking at the minute. That is a very fair point as well. You can't just keep someone around for their mentality, or else we would have kept Milner for all these years as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, even that as well.
Milner's contract needs to wind down as well. Yeah. I think it's a really tough one. I think it depends on the profile of left back we go for. If we go for an out-and-out left back, then one of Tsimikas or Robbo is going. At the moment, it seems like it would be Tsimikas because it seems like Robbo is Slot's first choice left back. But I'll be very intrigued to see how it all pans out. Just on a random one here, we spoke about Alphonso Davies on the Monday Night Live and said that it'd be suicide for us to have Alphonso Davies and Trent in the same team because of how both attacking minded they are.
Yeah.
Let's say the unthinkable and the unwanted happens and Trent does leave. Would you then try and get an Alphonso Davies and then maybe get more defensive right back and maybe switch how the balance of the team is?
Yeah, I mean, that could work. That's on the basis of, if Trent was to leave, I reckon we would be okay to get an Alphonso Davies and then maybe get a more defensive-minded right back, so to speak. More defensive-minded, do you know what I mean?
Big up Jamie in the chat. Guys, subscribe to Halftime Hooks' channel as well, guys. Links in the chat as well.
That's what I would say.
I think if Trent were to go, I would look at Alphonso. I know it's a completely different side, but I would probably look at trying to get Alphonso Davies. Plus, if Alphonso Davies wants to play as a winger, does that not give you a bit more depth in general? Because you'd have him as a left back, someone else who could play left back, but he could also cover the wing as well if need be.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Like, listen, Alphonso Davies is a quality player, but the problem is the problem is that he's got Real Madrid written all over him, innit?
Yeah.
Free transfer, bro. Like, this is what they do. This is their bread and butter. They wait for the players to run down their contracts, and that's why I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Going back to the whole like balance with Trent and whatnot, if Trent leaves on a free, I hate to say it, and again, remember, he's a human being and he's looking out for his own career, and I understand. But at the same time, he's going to have to face the wrath of the Liverpool fans, because I'll be real, losing Trent is one thing, but to lose him for free, and I'll be real, Cal, we're in November. We're not getting a fee for Trent. I can tell you now, if he does leave, we are not getting a fee. He will leave and he will go for free, and it will be the biggest Bosman player for years to come, basically, if this happens. Can't lie.
Yeah. Well, no, maybe not. Maybe for us. I think Mbappe is probably the biggest.
Yeah, for us, I mean, though.
Because our last... for us, 100%.
Yeah. For us,
our last bad one was McManaman, wasn't it?
Yeah, but this would be bigger than McManaman.
Obviously, we've lost players on a free since then, like Emre Can and players like that. But no one's had the impact of what it meant to the club like McManaman. Trent would be the hardest one to deal with, if I'm going to be honest.
No,
and again, if rumors are to be believed and he's going to be offered a great amount of money, if he says no to a certain amount, like let's say if he's offered 300k and he says no to that, then I'm like, I can't really. I'm with Jay here. I can't really blame the club, because for me, like you can't be getting Salah money. Salah's like in the conversation to be the greatest Liverpool player ever.
Here's the problem: if you give him Salah money, at 25, What's he going to ask for when he's 28?
True.
Or 29? Do you get what I'm saying? Like that you can't set the precedent so high. That's the thing. If you set it high like that, then we'll be in for another problem. It basically means, and this is why we kind of have a slight issue with Salah, but Salah's an anomaly. Remember, Salah's last contract, he got 350.
Yeah.
Really and truly,
that's underpaid.
No, it is underpaid. So really, truly, this contract now should be 350. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he should have been on like 450, and maybe we take it down a bit to like, I don't know, 370 or whatever.
Yeah.
To try and balance it out a bit, because he's obviously a bit older, but we still recognize he's still one of the greatest players in the world right now, bro. But this is the problem. Salah was criminally underpaid. So was Mane, by the way.
Yeah. In fact, Genie Wijnaldum, the list goes on.
Yeah,
even currently Lucho's massively underpaid.
He is,
So it's a tricky one with Trent. It's a tricky one with the full. It's a tricky one with the fullbacks in general, because the profile of left back, plus the market for both positions isn't I'm not going to say it's not great. It's just not very well known at the moment. Like,
yeah, agreed.
Hard to say. Think of a midfielder. We could think of midfielders for ages. Strikers we can think of. Wingers we can think of. Centre backs even we could think of. The fullback positions though, it's a little bit sketchy at the moment.
Agreed.
So be interested to see where we go there. In terms of midfielders, though, obviously everyone can agree we need one midfielder in January. Whether that happens or not remains to be seen. However, today there's been rumours that Endo will be sold in January. First and foremost, Matt, if Endo were to be sold, how much would you be looking fee-wise for him?
We bought him for 16, I think, 20 million euros,
Yeah.
I'm going to say we could probably recoup that fee, probably. That's what we should be looking for. Like, I would say nothing less than 14, but we can get 16 for Endo. Actually, wait a minute. Is Endo 30 now? 31?
He's over 30, 100% over 30.
Oh, I just realized. Yeah, I forgot about his age, you know. All right, we've got to be realistic then. We'll probably get like 7 to 10 mil for Endo, you know.
You reckon?
Yeah, because you got to understand, what makes it worse is he's not playing. If he was playing, ever present, and putting in mad performances, you could probably get close to what you paid for him. But he's 30 now, or 31, if I'm not mistaken. Not really playing, out of favor. That's a cut price deal where teams look at that and go, we need it. They look for them type of things there. As a cut price deal for me. I don't know if you agree with that in the chat either, but that's a 10 mil deal. I said mil deal like it's boots or something.
No, I agree. Anything over 10 million, I think, would be excellent.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though, and I want to ask this as well, not just you, but everyone in the chat.
Careful that one.
If we were to sell Endo in January, does that mean it's definite that we're getting a replacement in, or is it just?
It has to be, bro. If we don't listen,
could it not just be Endo saying, "Look, guys, I'm not getting enough game time"?
No, because Liverpool can't. Because it's about numbers as well, bro. Numbers.
Tyler Morton's still there, though.
Yeah, but
I'm not even joking about that being dead.
No, I know. But I'll give an example. Say we get injuries to 3 midfielders at the same time. Do you know how normal that is, bro? Or even suspension. That's normal. So that leaves us with McAllister. That leaves us with McAllister. Say McAllister, Gravenberch, and Jones all get injured. What do we do then? Who do we rely on? You can't see what, sorry?
You'd probably have to go Sobo and...
You can't hear the TV. Carl, give me 1 second.
Yeah, that's cool. You'd probably have to go Sobo and someone in the pivot, which obviously isn't ideal. I hear what Matt's saying, because we have been in that situation where we've lost 2-3 midfielders. I don't know if we could call Bichetti back from loan. I don't know what the loan agreement there would be, whether we could call him back off loan or not, if that would even be a possibility. The thing is, though, and shout out to Jay in the comments, talk about Zubimendi. I know Ornstein's mentioned Zubimendi, but he also mentioned Arsenal in that as well. Now, I don't think Arsenal will go for Zubimendi, considering they've just bought Mikel Merino. I do think Zubimendi will be looked at by Real Madrid and Man City. And if I'm going to be honest, if we go up against those two teams, unless We had already nailed it down, and he only wants Liverpool. He could easily choose Man City, or in fact, I won't say Man City because we still don't know what's going on with their case. He could easily choose Real Madrid. He wouldn't have to leave the country, and he'd be a start for Real Madrid because they need a conductor. They're missing someone who can dictate play.
Yeah, when Toni Kroos retired,
you could see it.
Bruv, it's bigger than the Mbappe situation because it's how they play.
Yeah,
like Toni
and
Kroos.
Ancelotti. So how Ancelotti plays as well. He's always had a dictator.
Yeah. Always had a dictator. Did you look? So going off the midfield stuff, have you seen what Ornstein?
Yeah, he said Liverpool and Arsenal still admire Zubimendi, right?
Yeah, but something a bit more not more interesting, but he basically says so. Real Sociedad's director of football, Roberto Olebi, to exit role in June. Led Real Sociedad's rise plus player trading development, and then he puts in brackets Isak, Odegaard, Moreno, Zubimendi, etc. No job agreed, but viewed amongst the best around, so will be in demand. But we need to get that player on board. FSG, Michael Edwards, we need to get this guy on board. But what that also tells me is I don't know how the relationship is with the players in terms of how they see him, or whether he's just a transfer guru, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But this could maybe also be the bit where teams will go back in for Zubimendi like us and might have a better chance. But I don't know if he affects that, so to speak. But I think Zubimendi could look at that and go, things are starting to change at this club. I'm not really happy. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. This is just speculation, by the way, how I'm saying it. But
I hear it. I fully hear it. Here's another scenario. Let's say, for example, Liverpool did do a madness. We went and got a Tchouameni, a Zubimendi, a Angelo Stiller. Let's say we went and got a good midfielder, even at Edison. I know a lot of people in the community admire Edison as well. Let's say we got in someone that we all collectively as a fan base went, yeah, that's a good signing.
Yeah.
Would you still try and keep Endo? Just until the end of the season? Because I personally would.
I probably would, because again, it's not like Endo can't do a job, you know. Like, you see, like cup games and stuff, which he has played. I've got no problem with Endo playing that role. Plus, like I said, if we get like an emergency, bro, like in injuries, we need. It's about quantity as well as quantity. Big up, Don Hassan. We was on his channel yesterday, and what did he say?
Yeah, and Tom Little, big up them both.
Yeah, big up Tom Little as well. In fact, they were both saying about quantity, because even though, like, I know. Yeah. How much we want quality, we also need quantity. We have any type of issue or serious issue in our midfield, and we are finished. Because I think that's the worst place where we could actually get injuries. Whereas Man City, I would say for them, I know they've got no Rodgers, it's a massive deal, but I feel like if for example, Haaland gets injured, they're cooked, like fully cooked.
Yeah,
like
us could grab though, isn't it,
bro? You know. There's not another player in the squad that has a profile even similar to Gravenberch. Not even close, bro.
Nowhere near. And that is again the reason why I think, do we go for a Tchouameni instead of a Zubimendi? Look, in an ideal world, we get one in January, one in the summer, and then we're laughing.
I know why you're saying that, because you're basically saying
the physicality goes in
the physicality. So that means you
could play. Not a pushover. Neither's McAllister. Not pushovers, but I don't think they got that bite and even that turn of pace where you really. Like, I think we sleep on the amount of times Gravenberch is that third covering in defense where the cross might get past and Gravenberch is the one who intercepts it. Like,
Gravenberch is quicker than what you think. He's actually like Gravenberch is someone who you would say he's got decent pace. Pace. He's not rapid, but he's not slow. He's got decent pace though. Do you know what I mean? Whereas McAllister, I would say, is more on the slow end. McAllister, I think, is quite slow. And if you notice, but when we get caught in the transition, bro, McAllister looks like he's
treading water.
You're treading water, innit?
Yeah. But just imagine this, man. Gravenberch, McAllister, Zubimendi, Tchouameni, Jones.
Nah, bro.
Or do you know, in fact, let's move McAllister out because McAllister can play 10.
That would
Tchouameni, Gravenberch, Zubimendi, Jones, and then Bashek is your fifth choice. How, like, we'd be laughing.
That'd be perfect. That's why I think, as much as I want Zubimendi, I don't think we should be turning up our noses if we have the chance to go and get Tchouaméni, though. You know, I'll be real with you, because you got to think of it like this, chat. Yeah, say we went to the Emirates, chat. Yeah, not the Emirates, sorry, the Etihad, away from home, which we've done it already. What am I talking about? I'm going mad. Have to be Etihad, sorry. So we go to the Etihad. There's no Gravenberch, but Tchouaméni's there alongside McAllister. I would feel a lot more comfortable with those two being there, because Tchouaméni, will destroy, and he can pass. There's this notion that it's like he can't pass.
Yeah,
he just can't pass just as well as Zubimendi, and he's not as press resistant. But is he still press resistant to a degree? Yes, he is. These people think like if Tchouaméni gets like press or something, he's just going to lose the ball. I don't think it's that, chat. I just think what it is, Zubimendi is a specialist in that. So that's what makes him stand out. A bit like Gravenberch. Gravenberch is a specialist for what he does. But all this notion that Tchouaméni is crap, I'm telling you, he's not crap, man. He's having a bad season like a lot of Real Madrid players, bro. But if you go and watch Tchouaméni last year, and remember, he had to even play centre-back last year as well. Yeah, Tchouaméni was cold last year. Man was doing up centre-back when Militao was out. Hope he gets better soon, by the way, with his previous ACL. Alaba was out of his ACL. And then when I needed him in sentence CDM spot, he done his job like as normal. And he's versatile.
Very.
Tchouaméni can play centre-back, you know?
He can play 6 and 8.
And he can play centre-back. You can get away with playing 2 games at Tchouaméni centre-back in the Premier League. You can get away with it. Next to a Virgil, 100% you can get away with it.
Absolutely agree. So a couple of you guys in the chat mentioned it. I think it's just started to come out. Arda Güler apparently isn't happy with the playing time he's getting at Madrid. Now, obviously, you cover Madrid loads on the Mat One show. Go and subscribe to the Mat One show if you haven't already, people. What are you saying? Would you go?
Arda Güler's cold, man. Like
would he fit within the parameters of the Premier League from a physicality standpoint?
Yeah, because he's got that kind of like that aggression, that bite about him that you kind of need if you're not the most physical player. Because here's the thing, I've always said this before, you don't have to be the most physical player to be like strong, as long as you got your like natural aggression. Because there's players in it. Give an example. Craig Bellamy is not strong, but Craig Bellamy was mad aggressive.
Shout out to Cuties. Said you could get away with me playing next to Virgil for a couple of games.
Yeah, no, I hear it. Like aggression. Who's another one? Hate to even say it. Bernardo Silva's not strong at all. He's actually very, very weak if you look at Bernardo. But Bernardo puts his foot in.
He has that bite and aggression.
Yeah, he's aggressive.
He's a terror to play against.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, even Odegaard. Odegaard isn't as aggressive as Bernardo, but he will put a foot in if he can. Do you know what I mean? That's what makes a lot of these players like able to do the defensive side of the game. Arda Güler can do that, bro. Arda Güler, the other day I was watching Real Madrid, yeah. Someone must have done some skill move and they got past him. Brother just went and just like clamped him. It was a bit of a foul, I'll be real. But like, he's not a pushover, bro. He's ready to fight. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And you need players like that, bro.
I hear it. You need
players like that.
I
know you take Arda Güler all day. Arda Güler, 10 in it.
Brother wanted us to sign Arda Güler from before we went to Madrid. Remember, like I was screaming about it, saying because he only went for like 17 million. I was saying that'd have been a perfect understanding.
Yeah, if we were a serious club, we would have got Arda Güler. Not only that, we probably should have bought. In fact, no, that's a bit harsh what I'm going to say, but I will say this: you see, Kubo, we should have probably got Kubo. As Salah understudy, but we always spoke about his physicality. That's the only thing I've ever said about him.
All right, stay there, Kubo.
Because I think Kubo, you know what I think about Kubo already.
Could we still not go, or should we still not go for him? Okay, all right. Granted, we all like Kudus, and because we've seen Kudus' Premiership proven, etc., I think it makes us really gravitate to Kudus.
Yeah.
All right. So this season so far, Kubo's on 3 goals, no assists in 13 games. Last season, he got 7 and 4. Season before that, he got 9 and 4. Doesn't sound great. But when you compare it to, and again, you'd probably say
the team he's playing for as well. You know?
Yeah, but you'd probably say Sociedad in La Liga are better than West Ham are in the Prem.
Yeah, I'll say maybe last 2 years, Sociedad maybe like 4th best.
Yeah.
5th best, I would say.
Last season for West Ham, Kudus got 8 and 6, and so far this season he's on 2, currently serving a suspension. Now, we're looking at someone like a Kubo. Could you not look at Kubo and think, right, he can cover right-hand side, but he can also cover 10 as well? Like, he's got a great eye for pass, great work rate.
Yes, he does. His dribbling. That's what I mean. That's when I realized about, because when I first saw Kubo,
you covered the game the other. Forget you covered the game the other day, didn't you?
He's just a match, right? Yeah, he's man of the match, bro. He's just a little maestro, innit? Like, he'll be cold because he's dynamic. He's quick enough to handle the prem. Again, physicality will be anything, but he does get. He tries to get stuck in.
Yeah.
I know some people don't think Kubo's good enough, but I'm telling you, people.
Kubo's excellent. He's an excellent.
You'll be surprised. This is going to sound a bit harsh because I guess he's not playing well. I don't want people to take this the wrong way, but he'll be doing a better job than Soboslai in the 10 right now because Kubo's very direct, you know, like very direct. And people would like the way he dropped the shoulder. Like he's got that he's got great balance. You know the balance, like his balance.
The balance.
Trust me.
All right. 4 players here I'm going to list to you. This is for everyone in the chat as well. You can only sign one of these players. Would you take Arda Güler, Shirky, Kudus, or Kubo?
Oh my days.
So I'll read the names out. In fact, I'll put the names in the chat for everyone. In fact, I might do a poll. I won't, because we're not going to be on too long. All right. Kudus, Shirky, Kubo, or Güler? Who you taking, bro?
Sorry, my camera's moving, man. Oh, there, I'm back. Try to fix it. Kubo, Kudus, Shirky, Arda Güler.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? It's a really, really tricky one.
I'm probably still going to lean towards Kudus.
The versatility, right?
I think it's the versatility, and I think I already know his physicality in the Prem. And I know we can't always... Here's the thing. You don't have to be physical to be great. We know this already. Look at flipping Coutinho, bro.
Yeah.
The brother was not... Brother, Coutinho only towards...
Diminutive as anything.
Yeah, but like he put a foot in when he needs to, especially when he tried to learn how to play centre mid, innit? Do you know what I mean? But I just think Kudus has that, like... Kudus is about it as well. That's one thing I like. Is like, look, we done to Spurs.
Yeah,
I know I should laugh.
Slapping up Tottenham players, bro.
Yeah, brother. I think Kudus is probably the most balanced out of all 3. Because here's the thing: Kudus can play 10. We've seen him play 10 at Ajax. He can play right. He can play left. He could probably play as an emergency striker if we needed to. The brother's just
also he can play in the midfield 3 as well. He can play as an 8 in midfield. He does it for Ghana.
Yeah. So I think it would be Kudus for me. Kudus. What about you?
I actually don't know. I asked the question. I'm sitting there.
I was going to say, you asked me, bro, where's your answer, bro? You know what I'm saying?
It might. I really like Shirky, and I
know you do.
Like he's a great manager away from unlocking the talent he's got. Is crazy.
His technical ability.
He's technical wizard. The mentality is the only thing that would worry me with him, though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Kudus for me, is that Kudus or Arda Güler?
Yeah, I can understand why.
Arda Güler's special.
Because Arda Güler is cold. Arda Güler cold, man.
And I think Arda Güler gets you more output over the course of a season.
I think he gets more assists 100% than Kudus.
Yeah, but not more goals. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'd probably go
Kudus with the goals.
I probably would go Kudus.
Okay.
I probably would, because with Kudus as well, it allows Salah could play as a 10, or he could play as a 10, he could play as a striker. I think Kudus makes so much sense for Liverpool.
Yeah, not for real. I think it does, really bro. I just think Liverpool, you know, I'm just thinking
seeing Kudus and Salah sit on the advertising hoarding would be long. It'd be crazy.
Nah, for real, bro.
They're just celebrating. Oh, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy.
Bro,
the only thing is though, AFCON. We'd lose both of them if they were to go AFCON.
Do you know what? We'd have to deal with it. I don't care. We'd have to deal with it. We'd deal with it. It's a month. We'd deal with it.
For real.
These are the things that, bro, I think all this talk now is making me realize surely Liverpool have to be confident of getting Salah to sign, because you can't leave it until Salah goes and then go, all right, we've got to think of who to get.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make any sense.
You know what the killer would be? Unless you're doing a release clause, teams are going to up their prices. But not just that, players will up their demands as well. Like Kudus, if we were to go for Kudus now, we may say 150 will do it, right? 150k plus bonuses. But if he knows Salah's going, he's going to go, you're bringing me to replace Salah. I'm going to need 200 started.
Yeah. But that's why we need to get this thing sorted out now. Remember when I kept on saying at the start of the season, I don't want to be heading into November, December times, and nothing ain't done yet. I know people are saying this is the killer. The Chiesa one, it was such a gamble, and so far it's backfired badly, bro. Like bad.
I'm not gonna lie. Do you see the attack? I don't even know if I should say this. I might. I'll leave it for a couple of weeks and see how things pan out. I'll say it offline, but I'll leave it for now. Yeah. I'll say it offline. But the attack needs. There's something needs to happen with the attack in the summer.
Yeah, I know. If I'm being honest, I won't go into it now, but the attack is too samey. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? There needs to be more diversity in the attack. Yes. And when I say diverse, before anyone goes crazy, I'm not talking about ethnicity in terms of diversity. I'm talking about playing. You're talking about playing for the middle and playing on the left. That's
diversity playing style.
How many players play for the middle and play on the left, or play on the left and can play for the
lopsided?
We literally are lopsided.
Yeah,
it's mad. So
it is indeed. But look, people, we're gonna wrap up there. Had us for about 15-20 minutes longer than we even thought we'd be doing. So Matt, big up to yourself. Have you got anything coming out on your channel over the next day or so?
I believe maybe tomorrow. Stay tuned, people. Tomorrow I might have something cooking up, so stay tuned for that.
Cool. Also on the Sanderson show, well, tonight I'll be on with Luke and Jay on Luke Tanner's channel for UFC 309 preview. Then there'll be a 5-minute preview that goes on my channel, a couple of promo videos, and then got Mike Tyson, Jake Paul on Friday night or early hours of Saturday morning, and then UFC 309 early hours of Sunday morning. So yeah, quite a lot coming up on all channels, guys. So make sure you subscribe to the Matt One Show, 50 TV, and the Sanderson Show as well as Kopish here. Make sure you switch on notification bell to know when we next go live as well. Matt,
one more thing as well to say. On Saturday, I think it's Saturday or Friday. I think it's Saturday. I'm doing the Netherlands versus Hungary. So that's Saturday evening, people, 7:45. So that'll be kind of cool for the
Virgil and Dominic,
Yeah. So we're gonna see how that one pans out, and then people after that, obviously go to your channel because you're doing is the boxing first.
The boxing's the early hours of Saturday morning.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a day apart.
So it's the day before.
It's the day before UFC, yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair play.
So yes, cool. People, make sure you're following all the channels. The links are in the description, so make sure you do that. It's gonna be Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. You said no, I'm fighting this weekend. I'm vicious, I'm ferocious, and I'm ready for a fight. You said no. Everybody know I'm fighting this.
Don't give me joy. And people as well. The FIFA content will be back as well. We'll be back. In fact, that might be one of the ones that I'm doing tomorrow, people. So, like I said, stay tuned. I'm trying to get a few things together. Do you know what I mean?
Cool.
Bear me, people. Bear me.
You know, we got this, man. People, enough love to you all. Whatever you're doing for the rest of the day, big up. I think I just saw M-Tom. Big up M-Tom.
Yeah, big up Tom. Yes, it will be Kirk's watch as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. Oh yes, for real. Yeah, Hungary.
Yeah, bro. There's a few players. Especially obviously because the thing is, I mainly do Holland, innit? Obviously for Virgil and Gakpo there. Do you know what I mean? So all the people that's on big up, they already know most Netherlands games where they are. But yeah, man, playing Hungary. that'd be a good game, bro. That'd be a good game.
Facts. People, enough love to you all. Thank you for watching and listening. Make sure you smash that like button. Oh, a couple super chats actually before we go.
Oh yeah, people, don't forget the England game. I think is on Drift's channel. I believe on. I think England are playing on Thursday or Friday. Chat. Don't quote me on that, but I'm almost certain Drift's doing the England game.
Like it's Thursday. I don't think it's Friday.
Is it? Yeah, maybe it's Thursday then. Yeah, maybe it is. So yeah, people, check that one out as well. On Big Up on Drift's channel. He'll be doing that England game.
Dr. Blick says left wing Nunes or right wing Madueke. This is a question for you, I think.
Left wing Nunes.
Yeah, I thought you'd go for that.
Madueke, bro. What? You see Madueke? Can someone tell me what he's good at? On a serious note, like Madueke is almost like, I don't even want to sound disrespectful. Like if I made it to the Prem, I would be a better version of him. Like,
I don't think he has any standout qualities.
No, and I think that's what it is. Like,
but I also think he's a good winger. Like I don't think he's Chelsea level in terms of.
But that's like, my argument. I'm not saying he's not Prem. I'm not saying he's not Prem. That's too disrespectful. What I'm saying is, Madueke could easily play for.
Like, if you swapped him and Kudus at West Ham and Chelsea, that would make sense for me.
Yeah. Someone says keeping the ball. Allow me, bro. That's what you're taught. Like, this basics of football to keep the ball, you know.
Yeah, but some players don't do it very well, though, man.
He's good at the jinky. Allow it. This is what people get. This is what I can't. I just can't. I can't.
Next one.
He thinks he's so sick as well because he's got this kind of attitude where it's like, I'm a bad man on the pitch, you know. Brother, you're very average. Yeah.
He has some football arrogance. Furno says, what does the future hold for Kumas and Dans? Kumas is a tough one. I'm not too sure with Kumas. Dans, personally, I think Dans has a bright future. I think if Dans wasn't carrying an injury, he'd be on loan right now, and I think he'd be doing well on loan.
Yeah.
I think Dans has a bright future. I think Dans comes back to Liverpool next season. He either goes on loan again or he's third choice striker, and I think he gets a good amount of minutes.
Yeah. I agree with that as well, bro. I agree with that. Right. I like what Dans is about, but yeah, I think the injury, unfortunately, is holding back a bit.
Yeah, it has, unfortunately. Well, look, people, we're gonna wrap up there. Matt, big up to yourself as always, bro.
Come on.
Everyone in the chat, big up to you all. Have a fantastic rest of the day wherever you are. Remember, stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish and we're out, people. Take care.
Love, people.